Kia ora whānau and welcome back to the weekly energy report, coming to you straight out of the land of Aotearoa, the land of the long white cloud. I'm recording this on the Tuesday, February 12th. So I'm a little bit late, but as you may be able to hear, got a little issue with my throat, got a little sickness, and that's, for me, the last week or so has been full of physical ailments. Despite how much you try to look after yourself, eat healthy, exercise, and just generally tick all the boxes health-wise, you can still come across issues. And for me, it's been interesting because you look around, you watch different YouTube videos, you meet different people out on the streets and in your lives, and you can see that there's a lot of other people having some sort of physical health issue, whether it be an injury or just a flu-like symptoms or anything just like physical that is holding you back and makes you feel kind of shitty. What I have learned from absorbing all the messages and spiritual guidance and all that good stuff from other people is that a lot of these physical ailments are signs of a bigger change happening, either within you or around you or in your country, in your world, whatever it is that you want to apply to your life. But just know that it's not, there is a reason why you are feeling these physical ailments, and more often than not, there is a connection between change and upgrading your dimension, your consciousness, and just the shifts that your body is going through, and how your body deals with that can lead to different physical ailments. So maybe you are listening to this and you have been feeling a bit run down, a bit under the weather, or you've been sick, or whatever it is that you're feeling. Just know that there is a reason. Obviously, get your shit checked out. If that's your buzz, use some natural remedies. If that's your buzz, whatever your buzz is, look after yourself, but know that there's no serious issue within you, and it might be actually a really great thing as long as you look after yourself, relax. It's always a message to relax. If you are feeling sick or you do suffer an injury, do take time to rest and recover, because that's the universe and your physical body telling you that you need to relax and rest up. And perhaps as part of the change that is happening within you, prepare for the next stage of your life, because we are going to get, I believe, just based on how my own energy is playing out, we are going to get some forward progress, and this is the time to relax, conserve, store our energy, and prepare for that forward progress. So take whatever is happening to you physically, take it on board, absorb the information, insight, use your intuition, and know that you are being upgraded and you are being prepared for change. The change is already happening. You are being prepared for forward progress. And last week, we were being asked to make decisions. I had various decisions that I needed to make, and I had decisions made by other people that impacted me. So that was very interesting to see how that all aligned. Obviously, when you are gaining these insights, you look out for them. So it does have a placebo effect as well. But it was, I'm not sure about you, but you might have made just one decision, a couple of different decisions, big, small, whatever it is. Just, I hope that you did follow your intuition, channel the energy within you, get within nature, meditate, do yoga, eat healthy, eat clean, and allow yourself that clarity to make those decisions. Because this week, I believe we have messages of moving forward despite perhaps our physical ailments. For me, that is the main message for me personally. This isn't a recommendation or idea for you, but the way I'm interpreting these messages this week is to persevere and to get back on track around my physical ailments and my little illness that I got going on at the moment. So the first card we have this week is 28. Patupaiarehe, Aotearoa, which translates to the Fairy of the East. A lot of fairies have been popping up in my numerous various readings that I do kind of daily, or even for other people, or just weekly on the gram. So I'm not sure what the fairies represent, but if we're getting a lot of fairies, fairies are good. I think like fairies are important, and especially in this deck of cards, the Fairy Oracle of the Patupaiarehe, the name is the Fairy Oracle. So I just think if we're getting a lot of fairies, some big shit is happening to us. Now the Fairy Oracle of the Patupaiarehe Aotearoa this week is all about the air, and also an interesting idea that resonated with me was with regards to the east. So keywords for the Fairy of the East, Aotearoa, is east, obviously, air, solar plexus chakra, mind, communication and information. A lot of those are kind of vague terms that I find difficult to apply. So I'm going to stick with the messages that my intuition is telling to me to share with others. And that is about mana. This is a quote. To the Patupaiarehe, the east was the place of mana, and mana is power through uniqueness. All right, so keep that in mind as we roll forward. I'll drop some other insights about this card as well. The presence of Patupaiarehe Aotearoa indicates a powerful connection with the element of air, and air in this regard means honoring the mental realm. And all that requires you to use your lower mind. So you've got your higher mind, you've got your lower mind. Higher mind is more like intuition, emotions, and just that airy fairy kind of stuff is a good way of using it, of describing it. Lower mind is more reality driven, action, and using the real world to put out the work and the decisions that we made last week, and all the hard work that we've had to do in recent weeks within our soul and within our spirit. Some more ideas here. Practicing self-care and personality aspect, knowing when to consolidate your energies and resources, finding or developing the inner resources necessary for overcoming obstacles and challenges. Self-motivation, expressing your uniqueness and feeling your power, your divine power. And another little quote here is that this is a time to walk your talk. So just this card alone, there's another card coming obviously, but this card alone, Patupaiarehe Aotearoa. The east was a place of mana, and that is your unique power, the power of your uniqueness within your soul, within your being. And the air element is all about communication and information. So this week we are being asked to take some action and communicate our mana within our souls, and ensure that our communication and all our activities and what we do this week, we're going to have to persevere. We're going to have to get over some shit. We're going to have to motivate ourselves to move forward and ensure that we are actually walking our talk, as the card says, but it all has to be from our place of mana. It has to enhance or reflect our mana. And that's when I'm going to move on to the next card, which is a beautiful card, I believe. Just my personal feelings there. That is number 25, Nā Kete Oti Wānanga. I'll repeat that for you. Nā Kete Oti Wānanga. The three baskets of knowledge. Keywords are destiny, origins, beginning and end, purpose, connection to spirit, and limitless. Background information on the three baskets of knowledge is that the three baskets contain wisdom and information as to how the world should be ordered. And those three baskets, apparently, according to the Fairy Oracle of the Patupaiarehe and ancient Māori wisdom, those three baskets of knowledge, information, and wisdom as to how the divine world should be ordered, they exist in every cell of the human body, which is a whole shitload of key information, key insights, and key wisdom that we can absorb. All right, so the three baskets of knowledge sends out a message this week to seek further information, to gain knowledge. And that may come from within us. So you might have to quieten yourself to gain that knowledge. You might have to go out and read a book. Whatever you feel is important for you at this time, you need to seek further information. You need to seek further knowledge, because that is going to help you as you try to move forward in your communication and using the power of the East in expressing your mana. The 3 baskets of knowledge is all about destiny as well, and origin, and understanding your divine power, your divine path. And then this is a key bit for me as well. The mystery and wonder of your journey is written deep within every cell of your being, radiating with light now. Do not allow yourself to be sidetracked or diverted from your path. So that aligns with the 3 the fairy of the East, where we are being asked to self-motivate ourselves to move forward, to ensure that we are working through the challenges, feeling the divine power in us, overcoming obstacles and challenges. And the 3 baskets of knowledge means that we have to understand our journey, understand our path, and stay focused, stay driven on that path. So both cards just basically come together this week and say, for me, my interpretation is that we must fight through some maybe shitty energy. It might be tough for you, physically, mentally, whatever it is. But you must understand that you need to keep making incremental steps forward. And it might just be, I'm not necessarily talking about taking action, masculine, heavy masculine energy and taking action. No, that's not what it's about right now. But we might need to seek a little bit more information, a little bit more knowledge, and back up the decisions that we made last week with some communication, with some learning about ourselves or what it is that we want to do based on the decisions that we made last week. And if you feel like you're not everything's ticking along pretty nicely, stick to the path. Do not be sidetracked or diverted from your divine path, which is a key message this week, because for me, physically, I'm feeling sidetracked. Physically, I'm feeling diverted. But you got to keep loving yourself. You got to keep motivating yourself to show up every day and make incremental steps further. And this idea of mana just keeps sticking with me as I freestyle off the top of the dome, this weekly energy message. The idea of mana is just there, sticking out everywhere. And I think if we are able to stick to our path, if we are able to express ourselves and what we want to do, communicate our ideas concisely, do some planning, store up some energy, rest and recuperate while also seeking knowledge and information. If we are able to do this, we are strengthening our mana. We are expressing our mana as well, and all of which enhances our mana. And for those who might not be so in tune with what mana represents in the Māori culture, it's kind of like, perhaps, I don't know, this is again just straight off the top of the dome, if your mana is powerful, if your mana is beautiful, if your mana is in keeping with your divine journey and everything is just the peak of its powers in terms of your mana, then you get into that law of attraction kind of stuff. Then you attract new opportunities that are in keeping with your divine path. Then you attract people who are aligned with your mana. You attract energy that is aligned with your mana. So basically just keep the mana at the forefront of your mind this week, and don't be sidetracked, don't be diverted. Persevere, motivate yourself to show up every day, and back up last week where we made decisions, big or small, numerous or just one decision. take a few minor steps forward from those decisions. Again, these are weekly energy updates. These are like long-term ideas. We're not talking hard and fast, make a decision, see some results straight away. Nah. This is about incremental steps forward from the decisions we made last week, and now we're being asked to just persevere through this energy, find our power within ourselves, and communicate, express that out into the real world where shit is weird. Shit is weird in the real world. So maintain your mana, enhance your mana as you move through the real world. Kia kaha to you beautiful Kiwi millennials out there, and we'll be back next week, hopefully feeling a little bit better, hopefully feeling a little more upbeat based on the impressive, exciting, joyful, abundant energy that we have channeled this week. Cha-cha!